Hey everyone, I'm Jocke.
And I'm Johan from Amon Amarth, and you're watching Grasser Productions.
Hi and welcome back to Grasser Production. Today I am here with two very friendly Vikings, Jocke and Johan of Amon Amarth, the Swedish metal legends. Guys, welcome. Thanks for taking the time and giving us an interview.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You just finished a massive North American tour together with Arch Enemy 2, and now you're touring Europe. You just started the tour yesterday in Austria. How was the first night?
I think it was good.
Yeah, really fun.
Yeah, really good.
Because this was the first time we had all these new props and stuff that we never tried before. So it was really fun to see how everything looked, and everything worked out pretty good as well.
Yeah.
So you didn't use the same stage production you used here in the US?
No, this is a different set.
Oh, why? If I'm allowed to ask.
Because we need to have one in Europe and one in US, because it's not going to be
okay.
time.
So you're storing it in the US and just using it there, and you're not bringing it over.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably too costly to bring it.
Yeah, and there's no time in between.
We brought it in the past, we brought it, but it's better to have one here and another one there.
So, like I said, you just finished the big tour. How many days off did you really get between those two legs?
I think it was
14?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's great for you guys. I mean, the tour is now, almost a month, or even longer, until the middle of December. You're basically playing all over Europe.
Yeah,
pretty much.
5 weeks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, if this is a completely new stage production, how much time did you guys invest in pre-production?
We were only there 1 day.
1 day?
Yeah.
But
the crew was there for a week, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So what can you guys tell us about the new stage production? What can the fans expect from this tour?
Fire?
Fire?
More fire.
Even more than before?
Yeah, more of everything.
I mean, I saw a giant helmet on stage when I came in. You guys had a ship in the past. What's something you guys want to implement in the future? Maybe.
Yeah, there's lots of new stuff as well. There's going to be new stage props. You don't see them now, but they're going to turn up during the show.
Yeah, a lot of things to play with.
Yeah,
especially for you on
pretty much
stage.
Something happens pretty much every song. Something different happens.
Yeah. It reminds me kind of Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main idea, since they are like idols, or what do you say? Like
that's where we grew. When we grew up and saw Iron Maiden, we were like, yeah, that's what we want to do when we grew up.
Yeah.
You know?
That's funny, because I was going to ask, there's this ongoing discussion in the metal community, who's going to replace those legendary bands once they retire, especially Iron Maiden, who's going to be the future headliners of the very big festivals. And a name that pops up most of the times is Amon Amarth. So, do you think that's your goal, where you want to go? Do you see yourself in that role in the future?
I mean, I don't see us as a replacement for Iron Maiden in any way, but
no, of course not.
But yeah, of course, someday they're gonna quit, I guess. So then we need other bands to take that spot.
Yeah, hopefully not anytime soon.
Yeah, exactly.
I only saw them twice, and I want to see them again. Opening in Europe, just like in North America, is Arch Enemy. Have you toured with them before?
Yeah, I think we only did some festivals together.
So how's your relationship with that band? Of course, they are also pretty much one of the biggest melodic death metal bands, just like Amon Amarth is. So are you glad that they're opening for you?
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it's perfect. And also they're Swedes, so it's really nice and easy to hang out backstage as well.
Yeah, of course. I think for a lot of fans, this is really a match made in heaven, because it's probably two of their favorite bands playing the same night. Yeah. So that's great. I read some comments on the internet asking for longer sets of you guys, because you're on your 11th album, and I think it's getting harder and harder to choose a set list just for one tour.
Yeah.
And so I read some fans asking for some kind of a night with Amon Amarth tour. I don't know if you heard this, but Machine Head is doing those tours.
Yeah, actually, we actually told Machine Head about that idea.
Really?
Yeah, because we did that before them.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna bring that back?
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, I think the fans would look forward to it, and I would too, because I actually saw the set list just now.
But maybe not for a whole tour then, I think.
Yeah.
No,
maybe only for a special show or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So how comfortable is touring for Amon Amarth in 2019?
Very, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. We spend a lot of money on being comfortable on the road.
Yeah.
Nice buses and, you know.
Nice catering.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. So how do you guys actually spend your days?
Playing PlayStation, practicing on my digital kit,
Yeah.
hanging out, visiting shops around.
Yeah. Checking out the city, if there's stuff to see in the city.
Yeah.
I usually do photography during the days.
So any recommendations that you're playing right now?
I'm playing Shadow of Mordor,
Oh.
but I have been playing that for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, also Red Dead Redemption, of course,
Yeah.
GTA, all those big games.
Yeah. So you're not playing your own video game. You still remember that? The mobile game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think
I finished the whole thing.
Yeah, me too. So
Yeah, it was great. I played it too. Are you thinking of doing something similar in the future again?
I think we're gonna update it and then add more tracks and stuff.
Of course.
yeah, since there are a new album out and those songs aren't in that game from the beginning. So.
Yeah, makes sense. So are we going to see like a AAA PlayStation 4 game of Amon Amarth anytime soon?
I don't know. I think we spoke about something, but I'm not really sure what the conclusion was. We'll see.
All right. So, of course, let's talk a bit about your newest record. Berserker, like I already mentioned, it's your 11th album already, so that's pretty amazing. Congratulations on that. And you had some really, really good chart positions too with that album, especially in Germany, where you topped the chart right from the beginning. So, did you expect that in any kind of way?
Yeah, I mean, that was the hope, what we hoped for at least, because the last album was also #1 in Germany, and then you want to repeat that. You don't want to have a #2.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But did that in any kind of way had an influence on the album writing process?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, we always just try to make the best songs we can, and that's what goes on the album. And we don't think about, we need to change this to get #1 in the chart. That's not how we think.
Yeah, that's good.
We just think, this is a good song or not.
So you're basically starting with a clean sheet now for the next record?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what most of the fans were asking, if they can expect a similar sound on the next record.
We haven't even started to plan the next record, so no idea where we're going to record it or anything.
Okay, so you're also not keeping any ideas around that you didn't use for the last one?
We pretty much always use everything we have when we make an album.
Okay.
And all the stuff that didn't make the album, that goes in the trash can. And the next album we start from scratch.
So if I'm not mistaken, was the first record that you actually played the drums for?
Yes.
How was the time in the studio for you?
Good. It was easy. Yeah, since I was a part of writing the drums, of course, was good. Good feedback from the band and good feedback from the producer as well. So, yeah, it was kind of easy.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm glad to hear that. So, were you in any kind of form nervous, even about entering the band in the first place?
Of course, entering the band, I was super nervous, but I'm always nervous when it comes to recording.
Yeah.
Because you can hear everything very clear. And if you make like one single hit wrong, then you have to redo the take or whatever. So, but yeah, it turned out well.
Were there any older songs that you were nervous to play live? You were thinking were technically a bit difficult?
Not physically, not too hard physically, if we say like that. But there's one song that I always tend to forget the structure of, and that's the Victorious March.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I will get there.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't play wrong on that song yet, so we're good.
Okay. Are there any songs that you think are difficult that you had to relearn maybe for the new lifestyle?
Not really.
You make it sound so easy, guys.
Yeah, but the thing is, we when you write the songs yourself and play them all, that's pretty much the only thing I play. I never play other bands' songs or stuff like that. I only play Amon Amarth songs.
Okay.
And I know them in my backbone so well, so I can pretty much play
Muscle
them.
memory.
I don't have to think what I'm playing.
Yeah. Okay. Adding to that, I wanted to ask you guys if there's ever going to be something similar like this Under the Influence EP that you did for your, I think, second to last album. It's a while ago, like 5 or 6 years ago. And you even did some covers in the past. So you're saying you're only playing Amon Amarth songs, but is there no other band that you'd like to cover someday to give an Amon Amarth kind of tone?
Not really. I don't like to do covers, actually.
Okay.
We only did those covers because the record company needed some extra material.
Oh my god, okay.
But the Under the Influence album, that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because that was not covers.
Yeah.
That was us trying to sound like other bands, but
I
with
like
our
them
own
a lot.
songs. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I think the fans would actually look forward if you ever do part 2 of that. Maybe with 4 other bands.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That's not impossible.
All right. So, actually, I'm already all the questions. Thank you guys for taking the time. I'm looking forward to the show tonight to see what you guys doing on stage, the new stage production.
Yeah, it's gonna be massive.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you want to see those guys, they're on tour until the middle of December, everywhere in Europe and Germany. So check them out.